I'm at Grand Sable Falls Trail. This is actually going straight to the falls, but on the way, here's the first bridge. From the side, it doesn't look like there's much support going on. And there's a little stream. And sorry, Parker, I looked for rocks. I couldn't find any rocks to throw on it, so looks like I'm just gonna have to walk over it. But I think it's sturdy enough. Yeah. Oh, it is bouncing. Bouncy, bouncy. But no rocks. Next bridge, Parker, I'm gonna find a rock and throw one over it. Okay. I guess they'll make you take some stairs. Yeah, it's a lot of stairs. And I have to come back up these stairs to go back to where I want to go. I'm not going to officially start the distance count. Whoa, it's loud. Unfortunately, now that it's time to go, gotta go back all these steps. Just beware. It's 170 steps back up. So we're gonna go for the Grand Sable Dunes. 1 mile round trip. Should be worthwhile. Hopefully. I went off to the dunes, and it's a gradual ascent. There's a couple of people out there. And that should be the top of the dunes. And it should be a good sight from up. It's a nice little bridge. And there's a trail. No trail forward. Trail left. Trail right. What the? After that lookout point, if you walk in the woods, it's not too far down the woods, down the trail. It breaks out into this opening. There's gonna be a lot of wind here, but it's beautiful. I guess don't slip in there. But it is so nice and windy right here. I think this view is better than another view. I mean, you can't see to the right as much, but so quiet. Well, except the wind. I'm gonna have lunch here. Yeah, I am. I'm probably a little less than a mile away from camp. Every once in a while you get these little bridges, but they're not bridges, I guess they're pathways over muddy areas. Doesn't seem too bad here right now, but there was one a little further back that was much worse. This one's a longer one. Pretty nice. Whoever makes these in every trail, they're great. Getting off the mud for a while makes it walking a little easier, except for this little guy. I took a slight detour. There's most of the trail runs right along this, but there was a little opening and a little trail that went down. And looky here. The waves are really coming up. I think it's pretty steep until it gets real close. And then it ends there. Here we are. campground. 4. Furniture. Bear bin. There appears to be a squirrel. Oh no, bunny. Hey bunny, that's a big one. Hey Mr. Bunny. It's not very scared of me. It appears there's a whole bunch of individual campgrounds here. 1, 2, 4. 3's over there. I guess I'll grab 4. Stay away from the bear box. Alright, I'm going to set up camp and go get some water. So, coming from the east side, here's Off Sable East Campgrounds. And it's to the left and there's individual and group. But to get water, you must go here. There's actually some nice steps. And then it's actually a rocky ledge. Actually works out alright. And I went and laid down right there actually. Dipped my water bottle. You have to wait for a wave to come in and then scoop. I got some sand in it, I guess. It looks super clear, but there's sand and everything. But pretty nice. It's like a nice little ledge. Scoop up some water. Climb on up. And off to camp. Here's the rest of the trail when we go back. So as we go left, here's the group site and the individual site. I set up my camp already. Let's check out the group site, see what it looks like. Walking along the trail. I walked for a while, but I couldn't find a group camp, so I turned around. When I came around, I saw this little brown thing right here. What's this? It's the privy little toilet. Out in the middle of nowhere. Just wide open. Pretty funny. Can you tell it's raining? I just passed Hurricane Campsite, and just a little past there is Hurricane River. And if you take this little stairs down to the sand, you get to walk right up to it. There's this cool rock buildup here. And of course there's a bush right on top. But you can go right up to the water. And the bridge I'll be crossing. That's pretty cool. And all that water coming through. Need a lot of water to keep Lake Superior filled up. The beaches here, the beach here is nice. Look at that sand. Pretty nice. And way out yonder is the shipwreck. Another day in the North Country Trail. It's the morning, about 8:40, and I've been laying here for a little while hoping the wind dies down. It is extremely windy right now. Last night, for a bit there, I thought the whole tarp was going to blow off. It was so incredibly windy. I didn't think the stakes were going to hold. I thought the tie outs are going to rip. It was incredibly bad. So I started putting everything I needed protected in a waterproof bag, just expecting for everything to come down, but somehow it held up. That was probably the worst wind I've ever slept outside in. It was pretty bad. Now it's not raining anymore, but it's just so windy. Kind of cold, but it's just that wind. I might start trying to pack stuff up inside the tent. And maybe try to break down the tent underneath the tarp. Should be able to do it as long as I can start collapsing the poles before they pop out. Oh, man, it is so windy out. There's the top front part. My shirt's still there, amazingly. That for sure blow away. I wonder if it's dry from the wind yet. I was hoping it'd wash out, get all that salt off. I'll put on my other shirt for today. Here's where I camped out last night. It's now 10 a.m. My thermometer says it's 55 degrees. It's still extremely windy. Well, I'm gonna get going. I have about 12 miles today. Feet feel a lot better. So, got my disgusting cold coffee. It is pretty disgusting. But onwards. Moving along, moving along. See that to the left? What? How did a car get way over here? It's not like there are roads anywhere. Look at all the writing on it. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Crazy. I wonder if a bear lives in there sometimes. Check out this mound I have to stop at. Look at that. What lives in there? It's like the remains of a fallen tree, the root structure of it. But it's filled in by debris and twigs and stuff. Pretty nice little home. I wonder who lives there. No trees or anything overhead. There's the bear box and the bear pole. I don't know if I ever mentioned it to you, but there's like a little pole you could use to hoist up your food bag and just hang it up there. But I don't know why, but the Sable camp had a camp like 5 feet away from the box, which is kind of crazy. Here, I don't see anything. Unless you go way over here, and there's a campsite. Kind of far. If the weather was going to be really nice, I would consider being out in the open, but it might be really windy again. So this would be good. I think they tend to pick the campsites so there are trees nearby for hammockers. There are ducks in the lake next to me. They were quacking. I think I scared them a little. Are those even ducks? They look like ducks. Sound like ducks. Very different looking though. There's a lake over there. As we pan over. Hey, it's actually kind of nice out. It doesn't feel too humid. And there's a good breeze. So I'm trying to dry everything out before gets dark again. The tarp, that's actually where I'm going to go to sleep tonight. facing the same direction, but it looks like a good portion of it's starting to dry out already, considering in and out was soaked this morning. The tent outside was soaked, bottom was soaked, the skirt around the bottom was soaked. So hopefully this will dry it out. There was moisture on the inside, just condensation from the cool ground. Hopefully that gets dried out. Tarp sack, of course, was full of water. Okay, not full, but had a bunch of water. And the ground sheet was super wet. I'm hoping it dries out so when I can put it down. If it doesn't rain tonight, tomorrow morning when I pick it up, it should be easy breezy. Easy breezy. Otherwise, the bottom part is completely soaked right now. So, actually pretty nice. I always carry some extra cordage. Of course, my shirt's still drying from getting wet last night. Hung off my backpack all day, but no luck. It's been a really humid day. Not a bit of sun, but we'll see. And yes, the northwest is that way. So the winds have been coming from the northwest generally, so we'll do that. We'll still cinch it up tonight, but just in case, should be good. And yeah, my head's gonna be slightly downhill, but that's alright. My feet get to be elevated. Alright, if the weather looks like it's gonna be really nice, I pulled this green string. It pulls this up. And I can watch the stars. And uh-oh, it's gonna rain soon. Drop that down. Here's a couple of green strings. This one pulls aside and locks it down. This one locks down this one. So it's all battened down. And I could hook it all to a stake that's right here. In fact, yeah, here's the loop here, but that's it. So I'm gonna sleep safely tonight. Although I think it's going to be pretty nice out. I'll probably still drop the sides though, just to avoid the drafts once I go to sleep. Alright, good night.